Good morning students, welcome to my YouTube channel. So now in this video we are going to solve the exercise 1.6 of the sets lesson. Now as I have discussed in the previous video the formulas which will be using to solve the exercise 1.6 or any practical problem from the sets lesson. Now we'll start with the first example. Now in the first example it says that if x and y are two sets such that number of elements in x is equal to 17, number of elements in y is equal to 23, and number of elements in x union y is 38. We have to find number of elements in x intersection y. Now in this problem we have to find a number of elements in x intersection y. So in the previous video we have seen this formula. Yes, so the formula, it says that number of elements in x union y, we have a formula for this. Yes, so what does it say? This is equal to number of elements in x plus number of elements in y minus number of elements in x intersection y. Okay, so now if we use this formula, all the quantities are given and here we can find number of elements in x intersection y. So that only I have done. I have substituted number of elements in x union y, that is what is that is 38. The number of elements in x is 17 and then this is 23 and this is what we are asked to find out. So after simplifying, taking the terms on one side and keeping this on the other side, we are getting number of elements in x intersection y is 2. Okay, now moving to the second problem. So in this problem what you all can see, that if x and y are two sets such that x union y has 18 elements, x has 8 elements and y has 15 elements, then we are asked to find how many elements does x intersection y have. So first we will write whatever quantities which are given. So here first they have told us that x union y has 18 elements. That means number of elements here in x union y is 18. Okay, then here, then number of elements in x is what? Number of elements in x is 8. Then number of elements in y is 15. Okay, that I have written. And what have we asked to find out? We are asked to find out how many elements does x intersection y we are having. Now the same formula which we had used for the first problem, that I have used, that is number of elements in x union y is equal to number of elements in x plus number of elements in y minus number of elements in x intersection y. Okay, and all these quantities I have substituted and I have got the answer. Now moving to the third question. It says that in a group of 400 people, okay, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many can speak both Hindi and English? That means what they have asked, suppose if we are having a Venn diagram like this, if this is a set A and set B, then we know that this portion is which consists of both the elements from set A and set B. If we take here set A as Hindi and set B is English, here they have asked us to find out who are the people who can speak both the languages. That means what we have to find? We have to find the common area, that means intersection of Hindi and English. Okay, so here in this question we have to find out the number of people who can speak Hindi and English, that means the intersection. So here in a group of 400 people, meaning union, we have taken as 400. That means from 400 people they have taken the survey. So our universal set, it will be it consists of 400 people. The number of people who know Hindi, okay, how many are they? Number of people who know Hindi, 250. The number of people who know English is how many? They are 200. The number of people who know both Hindi, Union, English. That means from this only, from the 400 people only they have taken survey. That means in that 400 people only there will be some people who will be knowing Hindi, who will be not be knowing Hindi. Okay, so that means Union also number of elements in both, number of elements which know Hindi or English, so that will be 400 only. Okay, so now here also the thing is simple. Only thing we have to find H intersection E using the same formula, but instead of x and y here we have to write H and E. Okay, so after writing this formula and substituting all the quantities which is given, we have come to this answer. Okay, so this is 400 is equal to 250 plus 200, this we have to find out, and this is a simple calculation. So from this answer we are getting as 50. Okay, so now moving to the next question.